Oh, hey guys!
Are we live?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Oh my gosh.
Candid.
Guys, do not. I do not know why this isn't showing up on my YouTube. I'm actually going to refresh here, and then I'm going to go look and see if it shows up. For some reason, maybe it's because it's my first live stream on this channel, and I'll explain why in a second. Anyway, okay, I won't get into too much detail.
You look so devious.
Right. Anyway, yeah, man, it's been the last thing that I did on my channel, that my other channel that got me a strike. That one, I had no makeup on, I had no nothing. I was like, this is the first time I think I've been seen in makeup and hair done in a really long time. So,
with shorter hair.
Well, yeah, I did. I cut off, my hair was to here, guys. So I cut my hair a half a foot. So, like a half a foot. Maybe a little over a half a foot.
It's showing up on your channel now, so that's good. You have a booby sign. That was great.
I wasn't even looking.
That's epic.
Okay, hold on.
That's dedication and preparation.
He's got them. All right. Happy Saturday night for an episode of Paranormal Pillow Talk. Now,
from Texas, Tennessee, and Louisiana all at the same time.
There's three. It's the tri-state. It's the trifecta. So,
the trifecta.
Mermaid Amanda. We have Truth Paranormal, Joe Vitale. If you guys are not subscribed to Truth Paranormal TV and Investigations, or Investigations and TV, Joe?
Investigations and TV. Research Investigations and TV.
Truth Paranormal, Research Investigations and TV. And if you guys have not, or if you have Amazon Prime, if you don't, either way, go to Amazon, click. What is the name of it? Joe, you want to tell them a little bit about your show?
It's an Amazon Prime original series called The Paranormal Journey into the Unknown. That's the show I'm on. It's pretty crazy. A lot of the stuff that I'm showing on my YouTube channel is sort of like behind the scenes stuff, because we don't have time to show behind the scenes stuff. And, well, you know, it's a paranormal show. Who cares? So, yeah, it's a pretty crazy show. And we're doing a lot of changes to it. So,
how many episodes do you guys have so far?
So we were supposed to have 8 the first season, and we had a lot happen. A lot of bad things happened. So it ended up being 4. And then I produce, I edit, I do a lot of the music for it. I also, I'm in it. So I had a little over a month to put together 4 episodes.
So you're like doing 4 jobs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Edit, produce, put it on. That's 5. Might even be a 6th one in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Joe's been working super hard on this for quite a long time.
And you guys, I just looked in chat. Hold, let me do some shout outs. All right.
Shout out.
Okay.
Y'all, if I would have known I was going to be on this more than, I don't know, 3 minutes ago, you might have got to see my face.
Nobody, I think for the longest, and I'll explain to you guys where I've been, what's been up, okay? I've had a show scheduled on my main channel. Fuck you, Mama Bear.
Fuck you, Mama Bear.
But I'm permitted to say, fuck you for getting my channel started. You can go suck somebody's dick in Louisiana, and it ain't Amanda. Okay, I'm just gonna.
No, it's definitely not Amanda.
No, it isn't. And it isn't Pearl either.
It's not Pearl.
Okay.
Any other guesses?
What? Anyway, to continue. Okay.
Oh, and Mama Bear, just because there's a strike, you have not silenced either mouth of yourself.
And y'all, this is not the Mama Bear from the makeup drama community. Not that I don't really want to call them that, but there is a lot of drama, okay? So
not Linda, for anybody from that other side.
Okay, nobody, not Joe, not you, no name. Oh, y'all in the paranormal know who it is, okay? So.
But this is not about her tonight.
She did it all on her own with the help of Dumb and Dumber, which would be Big Dummy, and then the shorter version that has my name. But at least, you know, I mean, if you're gonna downgrade, at least keep the same name. So when you call it out in bed, nobody's like, "Did you just say?" Anyway.
Just because you're not the queen of the paranormal, don't be jealous. Sorry, I'm done.
I thought I heard somebody say something about the bed. Did somebody say bed? I swear to God, I heard bed, or my mind is dirty.
No, you heard bed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
but your mind is dirty.
Yeah, that's
true. Your mind is dirty, so.
Yeah, well, too bad you didn't see the video.
Right.
Joe, I'm going to need you to get with me on that after the show. Curiosity killed the cat.
Public record, any rumor you might be hearing that Joe has anything less than phenomenal junk downstairs, lie.
2-ton junk?
Lie. Anything about performance, nothing. Dude, the guy ain't got it going on, okay? I'm just kidding. He's my little brother. There's nothing. Don't anybody start any rumors.
Oh, my God.
Yo, right before this show, I had to ask Joe for his email address so we can find him on Hangouts, and much to my surprise, it's 2-ton junk.
Appropriate name too, Joe.
I'm dying.
So, nap.
Call the coroner. Get the ghost box ready.
Right, right.
Don't ever say I don't know what I'm doing in bed. That's all I'm going to say.
That either. I've seen 5 stars. Cisco
Joe is a video producer of all sorts.
He's a producer of all sorts. Oh,
not just paranormal. Other things that start with the letter P.
No? Really? No.
And the letter F.
I'm done. I can't even.
Right?
I think I sent a video to Sarah.
Sarah?
How come nobody sent me the video?
Because you weren't on my friends list.
I know. I had to add you. I heard all the good shit was going down.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we weren't friends.
I don't know. Well, that's because you. Sarah, did I send you a link?
Poor hope.
No shame in Joe's game. Joe's like Oprah. A link for you. A link for you.
That's
a link
right.
for you.
Hey, when you try to demasculate me, what is going to happen? I'm gonna prove it.
Quit? Yes, Mary. And if y'all don't know who Ron Jeremy is, clearly King Horn. Anyway, yeah. I digress. All right, hold on.
Oh, Sarah.
I don't know what Sarah's saying, but I
don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Let me do some shout outs. You guys, again, this is my new channel, but it's not going to be my permanent new channel. It's just going to be my channel for the next 8 weeks. And then after next week, it'll be 7. And then we'll have a big party when I get back to my other one. But do not to subscribe and hit the bell next to subscribe so that you get the, and I'm touching my hair because everyone hates it so much.
Oh, it's fake anyway.
I know, right? No, I can actually, dude, I don't know how many times I have to it's my hair, people.
It's just sewn in very well.
Right.
Oh, they want to see your tattoo. I guess they haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah, see, I told you. Yeah, right.
I thought they had, though.
No, I don't know. I'm not been on, people. The last time y'all saw me, I weighed 30 pounds more, And
Had longer hair.
my hair was down to here, and now it's to here. Anyway, that's the new tattoo. That is, I'm a part of the Masons organization, Eastern Stars, and this is the owl, and that is the all-seeing eye, and that is a crescent moon. So, that is my new tattoo. So, anyway, lots happened since the last. No new boyfriend. No.
Boys complicate everything.
I am.
Boys complicate everything. Really?
Okay, bitches complicate shit too.
Yeah, I am.
People are just complicated. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I date now and again for certain reasons. Anyway.
We're all grown-ups here.
Oh.
This is an 18 and plus chat area, so you know if you're not 18,
I didn't
wrong show.
was y'all are just dirty-minded boobies.
Boobies.
This sign is going to be like, yeah.
I told Joe since I wasn't on camera, he had to bring the boobies, and he followed through. What can I say?
Crazy. All right, guys, let me do some shout-outs. We've got LT Light Ghost, Sarah Farnham, Bloody Mary, Dawn, Strawberry Wine, Choctaw Girl Lori, my beautiful friend, Sarah Farnham, Lady Jenny. I think that's not them. Okay, well, I'll continue. Let's see. We've got. Let me see. We only have 21 watching because, like, oh, BPG, of course, BPG. And thank you, Dawn. I love your hair too. Let's see. Who else we have? As far as typing in chat, I think that may be it. If you didn't get a shout out and want one, hey Eugenia, welcome to the show. And again, we're going to have a really intimate group tonight because, well, my 25 subscriber one, clearly I'm not streaming from there, but I will upload this video there. And then people will know. Anyone watching this back on my main channel, Pixie Pinks Pillow Talk, this Cat Angel is where I will be for the next 8 weeks. So, Shazzy D, hey. And again, I like, you know, the old days when there weren't 60, 70, 80 people and the chat moves so quick. Like, this is our core group, you know, and everybody who knows me really well knew because they're on my group.
This is like the old days, like in the way back in the beginning.
Right. It's cool. So, anyway, welcome and thanks for coming out and joining me. And I only just put it up that I even have the second channel on my main channel. So, probably as we go along, and I am going to be doing some midday shows during the week, and I'll be on probably every weekend from here on out. Like, I'm back, and I'm happy to be back. So, a couple of really cool things. And one of the reasons that I wanted Joe to come on is because we, y'all are special and shit. Y'all are special. I wanted Joe to come on because being that he's been an investigator for 25 years, is that right, Joe?
Yep.
Damn, Joe, I'm only 28.
You're a youngin'.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have much experience.
Y'all are both young. Okay, I didn't want to hear it. I don't know, how old are you, Joe?
40.
40 and 52, you old fuckers.
I am not fucking 52 yet.
Oh, bitch, you'll be 52 in 2 months. 2 months, less than 2 months. It was 2 months yesterday.
Rafa, everyone that hits on me on Plenty of Fish are like, I got one clocked in at like 28. No, I'm not going. No.
Cradle robber.
Well, I didn't take it. I mean, if I would, never mind.
He was looking for a mama.
Yeah, he's looking for a cougar, and a lot of them will.
Sarah, are you seriously 40?
Yeah.
Is Sarah seriously 40?
Who?
Sarah.
Sarah? No way.
Sarah, you're 40?
Yeah, I
You
don't.
lying in bed.
So was I.
What? No, bullshit.
There's
no way Sarah's 40. I need to know if this is real.
Okay, see, we got the 40s. Okay, wait.
Oh my God, this bitch is really 40.
She was
dead.
super high. Fuck you, Sarah. Okay. Yeah. I'll stop.
I feel like a baby.
You are a baby.
You are a baby.
Oh my God, I was at Walmart yesterday and they ID'd me. This bitch thought I was 17. No joke.
Oh, well, you have a baby face. You totally do. You look young.
I'm gonna age nicely.
And by the way, and if you guys want to, okay, another reason I'm not even gonna I think I joked with Joe about this. I don't know if I told Joe. I think I did though, right? But okay, yeah, I did. I think I did tell you this. Okay, people are like, okay, well, clearly I've been dating guys in the paranormal. Well, got in paranormal.
Can we call it a die? I mean,
but you know, the fact that I have been involved with guys in the paranormal, there was a reason for that. Okay, I have had quite a few people I've met off of Plenty of Fish or in person that, well, they say they're okay with what I do until they spend the night.
How many of them have left your house terrified?
I had one that I dated, okay, and I am going to get to paranormal, but y'all are my friends, so I want to chit-chat, okay? One of them saw the Ouija boards and the Ouija board, like, what do you call that thing that covers up my windows?
The blanket.
I have all my collector Ouija boards, and the one here, nowhere you can go without seeing a Ouija board. I'm like, I do not worship the devil. It's just a piece of plastic. You know, it doesn't matter. They are freaked out by it. But they all are like, okay, she's blonde. You know, I can deal with it. Okay, so one person, his name's Bobby, right? He's in the military. The actual military, not like last summer's wedding person. My husband, not.
Oh my God. I wanted to tell you so bad that was a bad idea and there was something wrong with that, but
I did tell her so bad it was a bad idea. It still happened. You wasted your breath.
It didn't, okay? All right. So we were gonna go out New Year's Eve, right? So he came over and he got here Friday night, I think Friday night, right? And
yeah, it was Friday.
Have a hot day for New Year's, right? Go to bed. Well, before we went to bed. Anyway, after all that, we go to bed, and I wake up the next morning. The fucker's not here. Was it that bad? No, I knew it wasn't bad. All right. So where did he go? Well, he's someone reached out and touched him in the middle of the night. It wasn't me. Okay. Stuff was flying off the shelves. Okay. Things were being thrown. He was being touched. He was being I don't know what else. Okay. This wasn't good. That thing fell off the wall, hit him in the head. That one over there. Jesus, actually.
That's a dangerous thing. That one happens on a regular.
Does. When everything gets real, whatever, yeah, that goes. All right. What else? Oh, he said he heard voices in pure pitch quiet. And he's like, he didn't contact me for like a month. And he wouldn't even return my call. Are you alive? Like, did the house eat you? I don't know.
That's pretty funny. I'm not even going to lie. I found hilarious.
I thought it was funny, but me, because I then didn't have a date for New Year's Eve. Right? So, all right. So that wasn't it. So I dated a few more people off the dating site, whatever. And again, they all pretty much are okay. And I'm trying to explain, this is what I do. I have haunted dolls. I have haunted stuff. I think they all think it's bullshit until they come over. And then it gets real, and then they get haunted. Okay? So, I'm now currently, I'm going to put it out there. Non-crazy paranormal investigators, men, okay?
With
men,
functional wieners.
right, please. I mean, you can use Viagra or whatever, but
Mind functions.
As long as it gets up and stays up, she's happy.
How do you know what makes me happy?
Because I had to hear you bitch about what didn't make you happy for so long.
Oh, yeah. Hernandez did not do the job on any level. Anyway, so, like, yeah. Normal, non-crazy, psychotic paranormal investigators. I think I'm about done with dating normal guys because they can't deal with what I do. I mean, they just really can't. But anyway, and in between now and then, yeah, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Anyway, okay, so life has been really fantastic. Number 2. I'm not sure if you can tell, I'm like sparkly, happy, life is good. Okay?
She makes me sick.
A month ago.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus, I'm glad somebody's happy.
Where's that?
I've had a shit week. Oh my God. It's been horrible for me.
Joe's had a really hard week.
Yeah.
Had a really hard week. But that is why we come to the show. Come and do a show. And it'll keep his mind off it maybe a little bit.
And Sparkle Fairy over there leaves glitter everywhere she goes. So, you know.
Right. So, where was I?
Paranormal guys who aren't crazy.
Life is good. Okay, a month ago, okay, no boys, right? Not, I already explained about the dating thing, but I'm dating. I mean, whatever. Okay? So, a month ago, in fact, I just made my first house payment, okay? The place that I live, I'm not just renting anymore. I got approved for a loan all by my little self a month ago. So I bought my first house, right? All by myself. No boys needed. Whatsoever. Monday, I bought a new car. I have a really cool black with chrome accent. I'm not
It's
gonna
nice.
say what it is because I really don't want people. I don't know.
It's nice.
I have a sweet new car. Upgraded my phone to new Note 8. And then
New house, new car, new phone, new watch.
I'm not sure what it is yet, but anyway.
She getting skinny.
Happened. Good. Okay. So.
Got a bird.
Moving on into what I was going to do part of the show about tonight. All right. Oh, and I lost 30 pounds. Okay, that was great. Now, I can't even say that I've not been exercising and eating right and shit. That's not the deal. The deal is that I was really sick. I was sick November, December, and then January I was good, February, and then March I got the flu. Okay?
You're in the hospital in February.
Bloody Mary, I got a Honda Accord Sport, and it's black with chrome everywhere. So I had the flu, and I was really sick. And then before I had the flu, when I had the flu, I ended up in the hospital. I had to go to the hospital. And then when I weighed in, I was like, oh, what? Okay, good. It's okay. I've got the flu. I don't care. I lost that much weight. And then the flu, then I lost additional weight. Just in time for summer. But anyway. So outside of the health thing, then now I'm really super great. And life is good. You know what? If I meet the right guy, great. Whatever. But anyway, 2.5 weeks ago, I got a message from the director person, Jody, over at the Jefferson, Texas History and Haunts Paranormal Convention. Right? In Jefferson, Texas is considered to be one of the, if not the most haunted town in Texas. So they had a vending spot left and available, and I was going to be a speaker at that a year ago, but then clearly y'all know what happened a year ago in April. Okay, so I didn't do that, but I was a vendor, Southern Angels Paranormal. We had a table. The videos are on my YouTube and on my Facebook. But then they had an investigative team cancel for the Hale House location. And that's not like H-E-L-L. It's H-A-L-E. So if you guys look at the Hale House in Jefferson, Texas, you will see the house that she's like, you know, we wanted you to be in one of the investigative teams the year before, and I didn't get to go. So she's like, if you want it, it's yours. Well, I also ended up, because it was a 5,000 square foot location, I actually sent Joe a message because I found out 2 days before I had to go. I'm like, Joe, any chance you could fly to Texas, drive anything? He's like, yeah, I would, but I'm going to Hale Cardam.
I should have stayed at home.
Should have stayed at home.
I should have stayed at home.
Well, right. And so I'm gonna try. By the way, Joe, I'm putting it out there. Texas, November. That is next Jefferson History and Haunts.
Be ready.
We are going back to Hale House because, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so I want to tell you all about that. All right, that was cool. So 5,000 square foot location, right? Did y'all see that? Did y'all not just see how dark it got in my room? Amanda, Joe, anyone?
No.
No.
Not just see my TV go off. Okay, where am I? Okay, now.
It's because we debunked that. When you don't touch your computer, it goes on sleep, and then your TV goes off because it's connected to the two.
But my computer was up. The screen.
Did it not go to sleep?
Was up, and the TV was off. No, that's why.
That happens all the time, though.
Well, you know what? Well, y'all can't see my big screen TV that I'm using to yeah, you can't see that. Well, okay, so y'all, but I thought maybe they could see it, but I don't. Y'all can.
Negative, Ghost Rider. Keep going.
Ghost Rider. Okay, so Hale House is an amazing house built in the 1864 to be exact. Okay, now I didn't know anything about the location before I went, and I purposely didn't look. Why didn't I look? Not because I didn't want to plan out where I was going to put everything. And if y'all go to my channel, and I'm going to, hey, Putty Tot, welcome.
Hey, Sylvia.
Not because, you like my open sign? Yeah. Open.
You're the only person I know that can get away with a big open sign above their bed.
Yeah, I didn't know about that, but
Why did I not make a joke about that sooner?
of all people who didn't make a joke about that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Hale House.
Hey, Kat, can you keep leaning forward, please? We can't get enough of your cleavage.
Cleavage for days.
Which reminds me, actually, I think it's over here. I will read it to you. And I will provide proof for people who doubt that I did. Okay. And by the way, and I will, there's something I want to show y'all. But anyway, Hale House is the biggest location, I believe, that was being done that weekend. And here I am, female, right? And I got it. So
Last time I checked, you were female.
do what?
Last time I checked, you were female.
Right?
Just saying.
Right? Well, I don't have it there. Ah! Really?
Smooth move, X-Lax.
Okay. More tarot cards.
Can't believe you just did that.
Hey, Gator guy. Okay. So I'm like psyched because it's a 5,000 square foot location. And she's like, if you want it, it's yours. And I'm like, yes. Okay. So I get the location, but then because it's 5,000 square feet, I shared location. There's upstairs, downstairs. All right. So, and I'm going to do a shout out to Matthew from Dead Paranormal. You guys can go look him up on Facebook. He was an awesome investigator. He and his wife were upstairs because there's a very haunted room upstairs, and I had downstairs. Now I have requested to have the lower level, and I wanted the lower level because when I was looking at the pictures of the house, which was on the bed and breakfast site, it wasn't anything. I couldn't find anything about the haunted nature of it, right? Well, it definitely wasn't listed from when it was a bed and breakfast. All right. But when I looked at it, I was getting a very strong feeling from the lower level to the left side of the house. So I was assigned the lower level, and we go ahead and get there. We do the whole location. I mean, the venue for the all-day thing. And I was doing at that, I was selling my pendulums, my angel, my summoning wheel, and a few other things. I can't remember what else I sold. But I was doing psychic readings. I was doing shell readings, all the stuff y'all see me normally do at my table. And then I was promoting the things I'm going to show you tonight from Paranologies, because I swung by Jeremy and Pam's house because they live close to me in Dallas. Or they live, I'm not going to say where they live because I'm not sure if everyone knows exactly where they live in, so I don't want to say the city. But they live in this area.
Can I cut in real quick? We actually use Paranologies, and they are a sponsor of our show. So just wanted to throw that out there.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Very cool. Yeah, Jeremy is awesome. Okay, his wife is awesome. She is a friend of mine. Jeremy is a friend of mine. And I went by there to pick up my new rig. Now, and this is something I'm going to do a dual thing. I'm going to live stream with this. It is called a PDA. All right. And I'll start to show this while I'm telling the story because I went by. Now, this is the double large orb eliminator, and this is the small orb eliminator. And then the PDA itself, which is a packed cell phone, the only one of its kind as far as cell phones go. Okay, so you can have your cell phone and you can live stream Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. You can go live with the phone. You hold this clearly, phone's on the back, and then you go around your location. Not only can you record it for your own, but if you want to live stream, you can live stream. And that makes this it's really a cool piece of equipment anyway. Okay. Now this right here, this amount of lights is going to light up. This would light up my whole front yard, believe it or not. And the cool thing about Jeremy's lights, as with others, is like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's curved. Okay, see when you come sideways, that's at a curved level. And what that does is rather than with some of your lights you get, and Joe can probably technically explain this. You explain it now. Why you don't get that light when it's curved?
All right, so when it's curved, the lights are separated.
You see that?
Not so close.
Did you see that?
I did see that. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Hold that thought. Actually, everyone could see that. Okay. I have a Tempur-Pedic bed. Okay? I have a Tempur-Pedic Paranormal Journey podcast and more. Deadline. That's the one that I'm ordering this week.
That would be Gavin Kelly from the show.
Hello, Gavin.
Hey, Gavin.
Okay, I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you.
Monica.
Point being, if I do this, I'm just gonna do this because
I have stood on her bed and jumped around and stepped and danced and nothing falls.
okay,
Nothing moves.
can't make anything fall. If
Look at you rocking on that bed.
moves, I'm
You
gonna
want to keep rocking on that bed like that?
I knew. Okay, cannot rock the bed. And she felt
I
like
can rock a bed.
totally different topic.
Oh, I can too, and I got the video to prove it.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Okay, back to the reason curved lights work. Continue, Joe.
All right. So, anyways, yeah.
Our sponsor.
When it's curved like that, it eliminates hot spots and it just gives you a wider field of view, kind of like what we use the dead light.
Yeah.
But the dead light comes with a diffuser, so you don't get hot spots. But a lot of it has to do with the light hitting the way it's hitting the lens. If you maybe turn a little bit or something, you might hit something reflective, and then you get that halo effect. So yeah, that's pretty much why they're curved. So you get a wider view instead of more of a spotlight kind of thing, and it eliminates the halo. Jeez.
Well, that's your brain after everything you've been through this last week. It's like, what was that work? Yeah.
Yeah. That's why, like these dead lights here, I know the rig that you have, those are really good. These things are
Hold on. Let me click on
tough.
Make You Big. Okay, I want to see this because I'm ordering that exact light this next week. Oh, wow. That looks like the thing that my REM pod is made out of. PVC pipe like stuff.
Yeah,
Is
it's no joke. They actually ran one over with the car, and it still worked. It only did just a little cosmetic damage. And I guess
wow.
they're going to make a video.
Okay, now.
They are heavy, though.
And I will say, okay, the only thing that I will say is that clearly the littler lights, right? Well, let me click back on the camera. All right, these are a smaller one, and the case is 3D printed, and then they run off of 4 AA batteries. So, and I'll show you'll see them. Okay, let me turn that on. Holy crap. Sorry to find y'all, but this is what it, because remember, we're in the IR spectrum. The cameras I live stream with, look at that. Okay, let me put this up myself so you can get an idea. Okay, I'm like lit. And this is all, I'm looking at it, now y'all would see a little tinge of red. No, this is legit lit up. Y'all can see just from this, look at how it lights up, just that. I mean, this is like this is a serious rig. This is like my favorite new paranormal piece of equipment, like, in a while. So, anyway, I went to pick that up at Jeremy's, and okay, that light that you were holding. Hold on, go back to that. How many LEDs does that have? Turn on the LED, Joe. That's what a Paranormal Journey said. Turn on the light.
Hold on. I'm plugging the battery pack in. Yeah, this thing comes with a battery pack. It's.
I don't know if does it come with the battery pack may be extra. I'm not sure.
It should come with the battery pack.
Okay.
And a charger.
In that particular light is like $191, and that may sound expensive to you guys, but not. Damn.
That's the IR lights. This will go literally up to 300 yards.
Wow. $190. Okay, I was off $1. And that is my thing that I'm ordering. That's that is going to look perfect and work perfect on my 4K camera.
Oh, you got the same kind of 4K camera I have. Well, you have the step above, the one that Gavin has. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be impressed.
Yes, we are doing SLS tonight. And yes, I'm about to get to actual paranormal, but we're like doing, like, we're all paranormal geeked out here, okay?
Yeah.
Like, this is like what we live for. Well, I live for it anyway. Clearly it keeps me single too, because I can't keep a boyfriend because I'm not dating anyone in the paranormal. Nobody wants to date me because I scare them.
I'm going to have to start looking for a woman who's in the paranormal.
Right?
So, oh well.
Right?
The
dolls are not evil, Monica. Except for the one that fell over, which, by the way, I'm going to go...
Pick her back up!
She fell over clearly to show off. Oh, wow. Okay.
I remember that one from your other place.
Only has one leg. Yeah, this one got left behind when I moved out from where I moved out, my ex's. Okay, and that one over there, the Tabitha's over there, Sarah. Sarah
on her throne, where she always is.
The dolls can burn. I don't like them.
Ooh, be careful. People who talk badly about those dolls, that I have watched those dolls give people literal diarrhea.
She's not lying.
Like run to the bathroom and like shit go down your leg diarrhea.
Yeah, let's bring out the spirits and get them restless. Clearly that one decided. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna get to the paranormal, but Hale House was amazing, and Joe, you guys should come out. Like Gavin, like the owner.
That would be really cool.
After I did the location, and this was 6 different tours, every 30 minutes there was another 15 people. Now that clearly I wasn't doing EVPs or anything because it was totally contaminated. But I had 7 cameras wired. Of course, then I had my handheld night vision ones in my 4K. But as far as the location, clearly I had Command Central, 2 monitors, 2 DVRs. 1 DVR is like a $2,000 DVR. I have all the tape. I'm going to do a live stream and show you guys kind of the shitty part of paranormal investigating. We're just going over everything. Okay. When it makes it to TV, like what Joe and Gavin and them do.
Oh, Lord. I have no idea.
Would you say it takes? I mean, just going through 5 hours of footage from that weekend. You have to be like this. Pause, click, pause. Oh, hold on, pause, click, rewind for 5 hours.
Gavin, in chat, you got 3 handhelds. What is it? 8 DVR cameras, I believe. We also have a very expensive $8,000 camera that we use for interviews. We use another little camera for B-roll. We use another camera for B-roll. Yeah, Gavin, if you're in here, go ahead and list that shit because it's you guys have no. If you go to my channel and watch some of the stuff, you guys are shit with the stuff that we have, and I haven't even shown it all.
Yeah, when we showed up there. You know, like other people doing locations, I'm not going to say which ones, you know, like had like PSP7 or like that and a camera and maybe, you know, an EVP recorder, right? I like rolled in there like an episode of like Ghost Adventures, like legit, like. We had 8, not 10 night vision cameras, and two, I mean, it was, people were blown away. But I was like, if I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do this all night, tour after tour after tour, evidence after evidence after evidence, and I'll show y'all some of the evidence on the SLS camera because I have the files on it. The owners of the house were like, and then I did some psychic readings, like their loved ones came through and stuff like that afterwards. And it was stuff that I didn't know these people. There wasn't any way for me to know. So they were like, we want you to come back. Like as soon as they're done renovating, they've invited me, the wife has invited me to come stay for the weekend because she and I really clicked after the mediumship reading, and so it went really well. So not only, yeah, I would really, y'all would get some amazing evidence. And like if you and Gavin and y'all roll up in there, I mean, like between the two, upstairs, downstairs, that thing would be covered head to toe. And if y'all haven't seen dollies, sliders, motorized sliders, jibs, stabilizers, clearly that's Gavin.
I'm telling you, we got so much shit. It would make like a huge production company go, wow, not bad.
Well, I mean, and that's the other thing I wanted you to talk about, because like y'all don't realize how much, like he's talking about motorized, like I have some motorized stuff for some of my cams, like it's a remote control thing, and then I can run the camera to pan and sweep. And but y'all have to have some pretty high tech stuff, right, for filming a TV show?
Yeah, I mean, we're just a small group. It's usually just the three of us. I'm looking for a sidekick. I need to have a sidekick. My sidekick went bye. But anyways,
don't think about it. Don't think about it.
no. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot of work for three people. I mean,
yes, Melissa, Goatman's Bridge.
I want to do that so bad, but I mean,
and another reason I'm to Texas.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe. You know you want to.
I'll get down there. I will definitely get down there, but no, I mean, it's the three of us. We got to set up a bunch of stuff. I got to do B-roll. There's interviews. They're still setting things up. Then we got to eat, and by the time we're done setting things up, it's like, holy shit. It's like we already did a ton of work. We get to the location by noon.
You're exhausted.
We get to the location by noon at the latest, and we're usually set up and ready to go around 5 or 6. So it's a lot of ass busting.
Yeah.
Did you purposely turn your camera off?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I just didn't know if you knew.
It was like what he's saying. Okay, there was one of me. All right, one me. My actually, well, okay, most people. Well, no, well, anyway, my ex-husband, who, and I'll tell you a funny story as well that went with this, does not like the paranormal. Okay, he doesn't hate it, but he didn't want. Story of my life. People don't like other things touching them other than me, like especially things they can't see. It freaks people out, and I guess I get it, but not really, because like I like.
It doesn't bother me.
Well,
the first couple of times, it's like, whoa, did that really just happen? But like, you kind of get used to it.
Amanda here, like y'all, she's talked about that before, all right?
You kind of just get used to it.
But he and my daughter, right? My 14-year-old, he's an empath, and has seen me doing whatever. She was into it. Like at first, she was empathing everything on location. She didn't understand what she was feeling. I was helping explain to her because she can't get rid of the gift. It's her gift, whatever.
It's both.
It just is what it is. But my ex-husband, who, I mean, we have 2 kids together. He does high-tech security, like high-tech security. So he and my daughter showed up and took pity on me Because I would have had to take down, hardwire, DVR, all of it, and then get everything set up, and then lead everything. It just could have done it.
Okay, let me know when mom's asleep.
But
she's going to put her mess and go to bed.
We do A crew, B crew. Also film, investigate location. Most owners are truly impressed. Yeah, that's the thing. The owners were like, man, we've had people do this for I don't know how many years, and we've never had like, all right? It was like, go big or go home. I'm not going to go do it that kind of large location and not like, A, do it to get all the evidence that I want and do a good job for Jefferson history and haunts. I want people to come back and buy tickets wherever I'm investigating, because they have 6 locations when you work there, and a team of investigators gets the location. They're like, I had a Hale house. 5 other investigative teams had the other houses, the French house. Like there were quite a few. Hay was with it, and they kind of had their thing. So, I'm gonna roll in there as if I would roll in any place, okay, filming or otherwise. And it was a blast, and there's serious activity in that house. We have some evidence that I'm even blown away by. Okay, and now like I've got the bug. Like y'all are gonna see me live streaming, yeah, but the guy from Dead Paranormal, there's an investigation in Nebraska. There's like 4 different things coming up. So I've got to actually get with him tomorrow, because I'm probably going to travel to Nebraska with Dead Paranormal. The cool thing about actual investigators, outside of BS that goes on YouTube and Facebook and all that bullshit, real investigators, when we get out in the field together, we come together actually to work together. At least the people I've met in person. Lots of contacts, met tons of cool people at the convention, and they're all really cool. There's this diva thing going on that goes on in YouTube and Facebook. It's like, jumped in there. I'm like, hey, you guys go up and hang out with Dead Paranormal. They did the same. We collabed. We laid that location out.
So, just quickly, when we do film, a lot of these other TV shows, it looks like they're only there for one night, but they're there for quite a few days. We're only there for 24 hours.
Right.
They have the budget for that. And then what you were saying about like people actually going out and investigating. See, and this is going to make people mad, and I don't mean the people who actually have haunted items or their homes are haunted, but there's a lot of investigators or desktop investigators who just sit at their house, nothing's haunted, nothing's going on, and they think, I'm communicating with, this person who just died. Look at this guy. And you see their subs, you see how many people watch it. It's like, this is nothing. Like, this is pretend. Like, does this person honestly believe that they are communicating with somebody like Steve Hawkins? They come on, the dude didn't even believe in ghosts or anything like that. And why would somebody like Steve Hawkins or any star, any famous person, why would they go specifically to that person? Why? They don't know who that person is. They have no idea. If anything, they would want to communicate with the family or friends. Why some stranger across the world or across the country?
Right.
I mean, so I don't mean to bag on anybody, but it just seems like, we go steps forward and then all of a sudden steps backwards. I don't get it.
So, Gavin said, are we talking about a jackass Steve Huff? Yeah, probably.
Here we are. We're spending a lot of money to do something.
It's not cheap. This is
It's not. No, Waverly Hills. Waverly Hills cost over $1,000.
Yeah.
I would love to go there.
We were just there not too long ago.
I'm jealous.
I mean, it's not cheap. You're talking about, I mean, I shudder to even ask. Okay, I saw some of the things Gavin was posting. Everything that I have to date, right? And now keep in mind, guys, this is taking me 7 years, okay, from start to current, and it's always evolving. You know, over $50,000 in equipment. When you're just talking about one night vision, like a bullet camera, that thing is mine were $400 a piece, okay? And then the wire that goes with it, each individual camera has to have a tripod. So I have a bag full of wires. Okay, what about the wires? Well, you have to buy enough wire. Mine are on big spools, also in my video. You know, every single camera has its own buckle, so I can roll it out and go upstairs, downstairs. You just don't show up on a location to, if someone even has a large location, small, I can do small or I can do huge, okay? I can do this house or I can do a 5,000 square foot house or I can do a giant warehouse. But you don't just come and show up with, like, you know, your ghost box. You don't do that. So,
Hey, Gavin, if you're still in here, how much has it cost you guys to get these locations so far? All the locations.
Yeah, Gavin, if you're in there, yeah, shut up, Brian. He's like, it looks like Heather saw a ghost. Yeah, no, I'm hot.
No, your hair looks cute like that.
Right, but it's like standing up, like finger and lights on it. Okay, he's like Mini 46K, Sony AX53. Got that. Yeah, I mean
Gavin's got 3 AX53s.
It's crazy. I mean, one of those new was over.
There it is, right there. Thus far, we spent over $8,500.
Okay, it is not. Hey, Lucky. It is not more cheap thing. So when y'all see me here, okay, like and y'all know I moved into a house that documented from 8 years ago. Now Joe knows about this privately. I'm not gonna put all of the information because I don't want people trying to figure out where I'm at. Okay, because I don't want people showing up. I don't want the attention.
Crazies.
Okay, I don't want. Okay, this clearly.
You tell that story, I'm getting myself a refill and a drink.
Yeah, and then before I didn't pick this house because it had whatever I was drawn to this. I then rented it, and then something drew a picture on my daughter's wall.
That was freaky.
She did not do it. Dude.
We were literally there, walked out the room, came back, and it was on the wall.
Mary wants to know, Joe, how do you get access to haunted locations? I mean, like, for me, when I did the thing in Fort Worth, I had to pay for it. Generally, you pay for them. Unless you're asked to come, like I was at Hale House, that location would normally cost $1,500. Well, I was an guest investigator, and then when I go back, I'm going to go back because I was invited by the owners. Unless you get invited, you have to pay. A lot of places charge. Some don't, but, you know, my house, if y'all want to come investigate here, though, any of y'all, UK or otherwise, you're welcome. If you tell where I live, I'll kill you. Okay? I'm not bitches crazy. Okay, this is no joke. Hey, and you can see I dropped my tone. I am dead serious. After I moved in, and Lucky can tell you, Amanda can tell you, Bobby, the military guy that left in the middle of the night, can tell you.
There's some legit shit there, guys.
There was
all day, every day.
There was it's on the internet, and this is how I found out I was living in this. Okay, I think Lori, wasn't it? Lori was on the phone with me, Choctaw Girl. Okay, now because there's new people watching, y'all heard me tell this joke, and they know this story. Okay, but. And I'm building up, and yeah, you know what? It's early. Y'all have to stick around. It's like 10 o'clock. I haven't live streamed forever. I'm doing SLS. I'm doing everything tonight. Okay? But where I live, after this drawing happened on my daughter's wall, I was like, oh my God, you know what? There was a haunted place really close to where I live. I'm like, I remember.
You were on the phone with Lori.
Lori, I was.
Because I was hanging up lights in her room.
I used to live in this area a long time ago, okay? And anywhere you live, any investigator will tell you the first thing you do, or at least I do, also makes me weird. We go and we look up locations, okay? Like, is there haunted? What's haunted around where I live? Okay, and then you want to go there, okay? So I could remember that when I used to live in this area many years ago, I had looked up, and there was this one house that somebody was asking for help, for actual paranormal investigators to help. They were begging for help. I'm not hot anymore, so now I'm going to take my hair out. So I had looked it up, and I tried to answer them, and I was like, look, I'm an investigator. I'll come over. I will be happy to help in any way that I can. And nobody ever got back to me. So I was like, oh, but I live really close to there. So I go and I type in, and I'm like, okay, all right, so here's this house. Listen, let me see if I can figure out where it's at. And it talks about that there was, the family lived here, and their children were being affected. They had young children. My kids have not been affected. Well, my daughter's been a little affected, but not, I know what to do to keep things clear, cleansed, whatever. Not, okay.
And I have a small one that's been there quite frequently, and she's been good.
So, it goes on to state that when they moved in, there was a pentagram in blood. There were animal bones at the altar of whatever they had done. There were lots of things that were speculating, which clearly they opened a portal. All right. They purposely were doing some very dark shit here. And it stayed. And I am here to tell you, because I purchased this house. I have done the research. In these 16 years that this house has been there, I purchased this house. Somebody unmuted me, and I can hear myself coming through your audio. Okay, people have moved in and moved out, and moved in and moved out, and moved in and moved out. Then several who had purchased and moved out, like defaulted on the loan. Well, I know why. Because
they were scared.
This is seriously the things in the epicenter of everything seems to be my room. More importantly, the closet.
The closet. Oh my God. Do you remember the first day we walked into that?
It was like
suffocating. The air was so thick.
Gavin and I were at St. Augustine, and we come out of the closet together.
I was in the closet getting dressed earlier, and I'm like, I'm stuck in the closet because I'm like trying to put my tank top and my bra on, and like she's like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm stuck in the closet. She goes, well, are you coming out tonight? No. Yes, I'm coming out, but I'm not coming out. I'm not. Again, if anybody makes me a lesbian, Amanda and I are not in a relationship. Okay. She doesn't live here. She has her own apartment. I like dick. All right. That being said,
Alrighty
Amanda
then.
would also like to clarify she likes dick as well.
strictly Dickly. All right.
Strictly Dickly.
Well,
We
if you
both have
wanna-
our own houses, our own kids.
Well, you know what? Okay. In seriously, the activity is off the hook here. I mean, it's off the hook. It
It really is.
how to finish the story, okay, after I scrolled down when I was looking at this, I'm like, oh my god, Lori, oh my fucking god, Lori. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like,
Oh, you were screaming. Oh my God. Like screaming it. Amber Lynn and I come running all the way across the house. We were all like unpacking and stuff. We thought this bitch fell or something and done hurt herself. And we get in there and she's just sitting there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I live in the pentagram house. Okay, that's what I'm going to call it. And I have, well, let's just, y'all remember the satanic knife, right? The one that's sealed in the acacia wood box at the foot of my bed. Okay. Dude, it's legitimately, hence another reason to visit Texas. We got Goat Man's Bridge, we got Hale House, we have Cat's House, we have Miss
Molly's,
which, dude, that's like 4 or 5 locations that you don't have to pay anything for. Nothing, zero. Okay. If you and Gavin and your people want, I can do that Hale House location, and I can get you guys in it. I don't have to be anywhere in anything. And the lady of the house, I'll arrange that if it's something you're interested in. All right, and you won't have to pay for it, and that is an expensive location. Okay, so
Joe, you're killing me.
before I move in
Jealous?
the next one, Joe or Gavin in chat, somebody. Joe, I'm unclicking. Tell us what the coolest location y'all have been on, and approach it. Okay, tell us about one location and some cool stuff that happened, but not everything, because y'all need to go see it on Amazon. Give us a story of a really cool one.
So outside of the show, though, would be Hell's Bar Dam, and I love that place. I had it wasn't just me; it was another investigator. We just got ready to walk into the building, okay, and this was the first time I actually investigated the place, and there were 2 Jeffs there. Myself and another investigator, Gary Fisher. We walked in first. Gary was ahead of me. There's a little round table right when you walk into the tunnels. And there's just this little area when you first walk into the tunnels, right? So we go, set our gear down, and out of the corner of my eye, I see Jeff. Now, he walked. I saw him in the corner of my eye, and I looked dead at him, and he kept going, just like he ignored us, okay? Well, Gary had seen the same thing. We thought it was Jeff. We didn't even communicate to one another what we had just saw. Then everybody else piles in. One of the ladies who was with us said, there's somebody down there, somebody down the tunnels. And Gary's like, yeah, Jeff just went down there. She's like, there's nobody down there. She's shining her flashlight. He's like, bullshit, Jeff just went down there. Another Jeff walked in. He's like, no, man, I'm right here. We're like, no, not you, the other Jeff. He's like, he's outside. He's like, no, we just watched him walk down the tunnel. Well, then in comes Jeff. He's like, whoa, what's going on? And Gary and I looked at each other. We're like, holy shit. We thought we saw you come in and go down the tunnel. He's like, no, I've been outside. And I got to thinking about it. I'm like, Gary, did he have a flashlight? Because he was kind of lit up in this blue hue. And he's like, yeah. I said it. When I looked at him, and I didn't even notice or think about it at the time, I didn't see anything from the knees down, just from the knees up. And I didn't get to see his entire face. I probably saw half like that, but it was Jeff. I mean, I knew what I was looking at. So that was crazy. Health Bar Dam is definitely one of my favorite places. I don't know, Gavin, if you're in there, what's one of your favorite places?
He is talking about, let me read you what he said. The Monroe House. Our DVR camera moved, witnessed by Matt Benton and myself. Joe and Paul were in the living room, and Command Central was outside of the house in a 5x8 trailer. So that one was, and is that episode on Amazon?
Yes, it is.
Okay, seriously.
Season 1, episode 4.
Right. Thank you, Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And another thing, you guys, and I mean, this is stupid. I'm just gonna say it just to say it. But okay, before you go, some of the things that goes into a location, hey, you don't just show up and, blah blah blah. Okay? Well, if you're an investigator, all right? You do historicals. You don't just do historicals on the people that live there now and can tell you a story. You do historicals going all the way back to however far back it goes. And then you do land historicals. Then you go to see, okay, like there's a location that I want to do in Paris, Texas, that comes along the Trail of Tears. All right? And in Paris, Texas.
Oh, that's not super far either.
That's not far either. But in Texas, where the Indians had to walk the Trail of Tears all the way through Oklahoma into this territory. We are doing Lori, by the way, Choctaw Girl. Maybe next weekend we are going to stream. She's gonna go to the cemetery that is next to her house. And I'm going to do the SLS camera because
that's going to be cool.
The experiment where I point the SLS camera at the screen. So basically, like, you're at your location, I'm here, and no, it cannot pick up certain things that the SLS camera does, temperature, things like that. But we have gotten the mapped out figures. We have gotten amazing things. So we're going to be doing a whole joint thing. Anybody else who wants to do like a joint collab? Southern Gator Guy, I've told him, come to Texas. We'll hunt in Texas. And I'd love to come to Vegas. Okay?
You have to take me to Vegas with you.
Well, as long as what happens in Vegas stays in
Vegas. Stays in Vegas, absolutely.
Except for herpes.
Okay, but we don't want to get that.
He really did. He really did, Justin.
Of course he did.
I could make a comment about that, but I'm not going to.
But you're not going to. You're going to be good.
Hey, I'm going to be good. I'm being good. All right. Sarah Farnham, okay? Her, Pearl, Amanda, myself, we're going to go and do Myrtle Plantation, okay?
And everything else in the New Orleans area, because while we're that close,
right,
the whole shebang.
Gavin, tell them about the Myrtle's Plantation.
Y'all went to Myrtle?
That place is awesome.
Queen Mary in Long Beach? Oh, yeah, I'm jealous on that one. Yeah, Gavin, tell. I don't know. Totally, Gavin should have, come on.
Why is Gavin not on the panel with us?
No shit. Hang on. I'm going to send him. Wait. Oh, you got to go through all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, all that bullshit.
No, I think if you send him the link, you don't. No, I don't think so. You can send him a link and he can enter through Hangouts. But, I mean...
I don't know. Mr. 2-Ton Junk had to send me his email address.
That is... I need t-shirts.
Hashtag 2-Ton Junk.
Paranormal 2-Ton Junk. And on the back, boobies. I mean, we could sell a shit ton of those.
I don't know. I'll see if this works.
We'll get thought. Or Gavin's probably like, I do not want to come on. But anyway, Kat and Amanda will end up marrying and making us
common law married in the state of Texas, guys.
You guys, you men, some women too. Okay, some of y'all just want you want to think that we're like when she's in bed with me here and we're doing the show. You just want to think that we're doing things after the show, but we're
Did you
not.
say when you two are in bed again?
I didn't. You missed it. So, you know, like, Gavin's having a bad wiener day. Well, I'm sorry, Gavin. What can make that better?
There are lots of things that can make bad wieners better.
Like,
Yeah.
mustard. Is anybody ready to start doing some like paranormal?
Since you've been yakking for an hour and a half.
Sure. Like I haven't seen my people.
Your people?
My people. My paranormal peeps.
Paranormal people. That could be a t-shirt too with the little marshmallow thing.
Only if
From
they're
Easter?
black with white eyes. And
Yeah, like ghost peeps.
does anyone know if they make ghost peeps?
Did we just say the same thing at the same time?
Yes, I think so.
I wonder if they do that around Halloween.
Somebody, Shazzy D said, Amanda or anyone in LA, have you ever been to Julie Brown's grave? Yes.
I have not.
I thought you did.
Julia Brown?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
I've been to Marie Laveau's grave.
Okay, Julia Brown, I legitimately want to go. I want to take the canoe over to the island where she's buried. I want to go there.
Well, when you come down here with me, we're going to have to make our bucket list of our New Orleans-like thing, and we're going to have to, like, jam-pack and actually really do stuff. Some people who come down here and do nothing but walk the French Quarter, like, I just don't even understand.
Just a park is very expensive. Everything
I know the trick for that. I am born and raised New Orleans. I know where to park for cheap.
Well,
I got this.
I'm going to get a hotel room in the French Quarter. Like, I want to get someplace where, remember I did that thing about Zach, like the guy in Louisiana after Katrina that, like, cut his girlfriend up and boiled her in a pot? Hey, that one, I want to stay somewhere very close to there, and then I want to do that whole investigation. Like,
we can plan all that.
I know somebody who lives in Louisiana that I might used to have been engaged to, and that do he and his the other Heather do Louisiana to investigate? No. Why?
No, they go get drunk and they eat food.
Sit in his mommy and daddy's house in his.
They did investigate the haunted kitchen, okay, in his mommy's house.
Right. Like,
They even caught a light anomaly. It was probably dust.
Probably.
Oh, which is another point about this. You know what? I'm going to go log into Facebook. I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to show you how this works. Somebody talk about something creepy. Like, he's with another Heather. Yeah,
And he used to call that poor girl a hag, and he made the nastiest memes about her.
You guys had to block her from my chat. Yeah.
He made fun of her for having Asperger's. It was horrible.
He made fun of the mole. He made fun of everything, and I haven't.
Her nose, her chin.
If I wanted to, I could post up all of the stuff that was said about her, but I don't really want to. Even her, Ghost Queen. That's his new, not new. Hey, they were hot. I just want to point this out. All right. Some people are worried about appearances. Okay, when he and I broke up after he cheated on me with Heather Ghost Queen. All right. Then tried to cheat Amanda.
She even wears the shirt that says para whore and wears it proudly.
Hey, it's 11/11. Make a wish. Angels are looking out.
It's 10/11.
Not according to my cell phone, which apparently
Okay, but you and I are in the same time zone, and it's 10/12.
it's 11/11. We're jealous. So it's okay, dude. Hello. You're late, but that's okay. Better late than never, right?
More like drag queen.
So,
Somebody's gonna have to call the coroner because I am dying over here.
who would ever wear a para-whore shirt?
A lot of people. It's very popular. Scott is the one who
I
came up
know
with it.
Scott Grewald, and that's great, but I would never wear one. I'm not looking to hook up with the paranormal investigator so I can get famous or I can latch on. I need a guy who's a para-whore, okay? Like, I have my own team.
What? How about you find a paranormal investigator porn star?
Okay. Damn it. You even do it.
Half these people don't even know what the hell we're talking about. Yeah, there's a porn star on the panel.
See, they don't know. They don't know. Me. All right, Sarah. Damn it. Sarah's hitting on me. I love you, Sarah. Now,
Sarah has already said she wants to motorboat you and everything. Where have you been?
a para, but what girl actually sits on somebody else's show and like wears a para? Well, I mean, first she went for Mortis, then she went
An actual para whore.
for else. Then, yeah, there are a lot of girls that are like rock and roll.
And she was with Mortis, and that's like his best friend. Sloppy seconds much? Ew.
Amber.
What you said.
And then we're gonna travel down and stay in mommy's house.
Yeah, we're gonna visit, take a Greyhound bus, can't even pay for a flight, but
Can't even put her on a flight. Makes her ride a dirty, nasty Greyhound bus. I'm so done.
it's live stream nothing from there. Why? Because you're not a real investigator. You pay for one location, and that's all you did. You're right. No, him. He's talking about himself. Wait, who? Melissa? Oh no, I was like, Wayne is live streaming. I'm surprised he didn't. Is it? Because like usually if he sees I'm on, then he immediately,
Hey, he did finally stop buying his views. I gotta give him that. He finally stopped buying views.
Yeah, when you only have 500 subscribers.
Well, now that you can see the real chat log and there's only 10 people in there, 5,000 people didn't watch it overnight.
Ain't nobody, like, overnight. You stopped streaming 5 hours ago and you have 1,700 views. Right?
Well, you had 13 people in chat. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, if that. Okay, like, I just made it public that I have this new channel and I at least have 32 people. Normally I have quite a lot more, but you know what? These are my favorite 32 people.
Well, Google's cracking down on that anyways because they've been bleeding money. YouTube has not been profitable for them at all.
Well,
so they're cracking down on that stuff.
Well, maybe that's why. Where is my Facebook app?
In your bunghole.
I cannot fit anything in my bunghole.
Well, then you either need to stretch it out or clean it out.
Hello, Gator Boy. Thank you. Yes, thank you. It just made me forget what I was going to say. Okay, somebody talk about something cool. Like,
Hey, I'm going to mute for a minute because I need to relocate because my laptop just told me it's at 12%. So I'm going to mute for a minute while I get resituated.
Joe, tell another couple stories while I'm pulling up my Facebook stuff.
Oh, cool. Throw me on the spot. So let's see.
Oh, you like it. You're not shy. We learned that this week. I'm sorry. There's nothing shy about you. I used to think you were this cute little shy thing, and now I know that was bullshit.
No, I'm still shy, but don't
You lie like a rug.
don't try to demasculate me, okay? Don't try that,
No.
especially when there's proof out there.
No, I would go to Dracula's grave in a heartbeat, LT. You bet I would.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, don't try to publicly demasculate me, ever.
Well, yeah, you sure fixed that from what I hear. I sadly missed the show. I've heard all about it, but I missed it.
I know there are people who did download it.
It was super hot, okay?
I know, and then I get sent the link and I go to click it and it says page removed. And I was like, fuck, I missed it. I did get a play-by-play, though.
I don't know what you're talking
Uh-huh. Okay, for real. I'm relocating. I'll be back.
Okay, I'm going to try to go live on Facebook. Oh, what the hell?
But no, another cool location that we've been to, as Gavin said, was the Monroe House. We did have the DVR camera move on its own.
It did what?
We had a DVR camera just move. It took a turn, and then it turned itself back. So that was cool. Even before we started doing our investigation, I was doing B-roll. Paula was talking to Eddie, the owner of the Monroe House, and it sounded like people were talking. So I was listening, and I'm like, that's not Paula, because they're in a completely different area of the house. So I left my camera running. It was recording, and I went to get Paula because I wanted her to witness this. When we come back, the viewfinder, the screen was shut, which meant my camera was turned off. Now I know I left it running. So we sat in this area. It would be where the washer and dryer would be, and also where the door is for the basement. So we opened the basement door, and the basement door was open for a minute or something like that. Paula sat down in front, and she started asking questions. Then all of a sudden, just a burst of air. I mean, it was just like, it was crazy. This burst of air just come through the basement and blasted us. I don't know, that investigation was, there was something dangerous in that place. And I know a lot of people will disagree with me, and a lot of people who have been there will say, no, there's nothing demonic in there. I think differently. There are others who think differently, but these things like to, they're picky, so whatever. Let's see, another cool location, Waverly Hills. We were there. I didn't even know. I couldn't even believe how fast this happened, but Gavin just threw it out there. He's like, hey, who wants to go to Waverly Hills on this date, and this is how much it's going to cost. In minutes, it was people, were saying, yeah, me, and throwing money at it. Well, okay, cool. Throwing money at it, I mean their own money, because we're not paying $100, to get everybody in there. So I know a lot of people, they had a lot of experiences in there. I got to go through my stuff still. But Gavin had his name called, and what's called the death tunnel. You can hear a woman say his name, and it's nobody from that group.
By the way, you guys, just pause for one moment. We are live on Facebook on the PDA.
Yay!
Hold on. I'll show you guys. This is how it looks from here. All right? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, Joe. Just so people in chat before I blind them. All right. So you're looking at me, right?
Yeah.
And this is what I see as an investigator. I'm viewing this. All right. Now I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to walk around so that people on Facebook. Sorry to blind y'all, but I'm going to blind y'all. Now I'm going to walk into the closet and do some things while he's talking. And for you guys on Facebook, I am live using the PDA from Paranormal's Jeremy Jones. It is as easy as this. You can go live and you can watch this. So while Joe, we are live on YouTube, I just saw something. I'm going to walk around and I'm going to see what I can get. Okay, continue.
Yeah, Gavin and them, they were in the death tunnel. You can hear a woman say his name. Then Paula kind of was like, Gavin? There was nobody in his group that said that. It seemed like we were getting played with a little bit, especially in the death tunnel. Like, we would hear something, maybe see something, and we'd go to that area, and then all of a sudden it's someplace completely different. Wow, there's 2 Amandas now on the panel. Awesome. Anyways,
I'm working on relocating. Still mute. Just enjoy 2 of me.
Oh, I will. Anyways.
You're killing me.
So, yeah, Waverly Hills was it was interesting. What else? Man, St. Albans. That was the closet joke. What else? Oh, St. Albans. Okay, so St. Albans, this was their first visit. I was there for the second visit. Now, they used this little Furby. They used it as a trigger object because of a little boy named Timmy. And you can see in the show, because it is in the show, this Furby turned so fast that when you watch it in the DVR, it was like not even a frame that it took this hard turn. Oh, geez, what else? Man, I've been on so many damn investigations, it's not even funny. Hartford City Jail, I got scratched. I'm just like I said, I've been on so many investigations. There's so much that's been going on. I can't even keep up. Gavin claims he added me, so I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull Gavin in here real quick, if I can, if I'm allowed. There's 2. Add people. Here we go. Adding Gavin. All right. So, let's see. Jailhouse Pizza was cool. We had some interesting things happen there. I did get a woman's voice. I cannot remember what it was she said. It's in the episode. Let's see. What else? My Lord, guys. I feel like I'm on the spot.
You kind of are.
Yeah, I kind of am. So, because Kat's over there.
Like being on the spot. Don't think you're innocent.
Playing with the toys, so. Oh Lord, what else? My Lord, we did do it was a private investigation for the. It was based on Trail of Tears. I don't know if we got anything or not. That was a very bad investigation for everybody. There was a lot of things that had happened. Gavin got sick.
Like sick as in.
Yeah, Yeah, well, he's got some kind of stupid stomach issues. So I'm hoping Gavin will jump up on here. Come on, Gavin.
Yeah.
You gotta hit the video call button thingy. But what else? OSR, Ohio State Reformatory. That place was cool. It doesn't. When you look at it from the outside, it just looks like almost like this castle. You would never suspect that it was actually a prison. And then what was so cool about it was, that's where the movie The Shawshank Redemption was filmed. A lot of other movies were filmed there too. And I'm just walking around trying to get B-roll, and I run into an area, and I'm like, oh my God, I've seen this in a movie, and it's set up the way it was in the movie. I had walked into.
That's really cool.
I walked in, to Red's room, and it wasn't really filmed at a. Wasn't really filmed at a hotel or anything like that. It was actually filmed in that prison. So when you walk in there, you're just like, holy crap, it's really cool. And you can still see, it's saying, what was his name? I can't remember his name. And Red, was here. Let's see. Man, I mean, that place was just insane. It was a lot of fun. And just seeing, like, the tunnel that Andy dug in his jail cell. That was really cool to see, as well as the the sewage pipe he went through. And it's funny because when you see the sewage pipe, it's really not that long, and it's made out of cardboard. So, yep, made out of cardboard.
All right, guys, I did go live on Facebook, but I think because I'm streaming and I've got 3 computers up, the connection just isn't enough to stay live. But there is
Facebook Live has been glitching for a lot of people this week too, so it might be that as well.
All right, well, anyway, there's a little clip. I couldn't go live for long, but I'll do one of these. I'll do one of these later in the week, or maybe tomorrow night, and I'll just.
Gavin said it's not letting him in.
Okay.
Or Kat, rather, that might be a thing on your end.
Can you send him a link to follow me on Google Plus? I think he may. Hold on, let me copy paste his name and all. Paranormal. Okay, Gavin, I'm gonna go and follow you on Google, and then if you'll follow me back, then
it says that we're not in his circle. It looks like.
Okay, I'm about to.
That's what happened to me too.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a message. I'm gonna follow you if you'll follow me back, and then go to about. And when you click the about on my profile, it'll have a little red, plus. And if you do that, then you'll be good, and you can.
It should still let you in, even though it says you're not in the circle, though, because you made this new account at the beginning. It said that you weren't in my circle, and it still let me join.
Yeah.
I don't think Joe's in my. I don't even utilize Google Plus. I don't think there's anybody in my circle.
I'm going to try to. Yeah, this is. I don't want desktop version, seriously. Okay, I found you, Gavin. I'm going to follow you. What is this? Is weird. Okay. Refresh.
He said it says please wait.
There he is.
There we go.
Oh, it worked.
Yay!
God, back your microphone up. Holy shit.
Okay. Yay. Okay.
If he sound okay.
I can hear myself coming through somebody's sound.
It's not mine.
It's me. Hold on.
Are you using those Tascam mics? Sponsors.
Of course. What do you think?
It's not mine. Dad, where are you from?
Evan, you're too hot.
Well, I heard that accent. I wanted to know where it's from.
Paducah, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yep.
Turn yourself down some more, Gavin.
Man, I'm trying. Chill out.
You're blowing out my ears.
And I am trying to locate the other thing that I wanted to. My gear case fell down. Okay.
That any better?
That's a little better.
James,
Okay, good.
okay. Oh, and this is a good. Y'all are good people to actually. I don't know if either one of y'all have used this, but the one thing that I found, okay, like I've got the DR60, and that's all good and fine. But the one thing I was going to show people, and I'm not gonna like show you how it works yet. But I got this my Roland R26, which, although I love for doing audio and picking up amazing things, it kills the ability to get a great EVP. Okay, because the sampling rate is not. Kind of like with the DR60, this clearly it's a high-tech piece of equipment. So, have any of y'all used the Constantine Roud? Is it, how do you pronounce Roud?
Road? Wait, what?
You know who I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea.
Y'all, come on. You'll know. Hold on.
We use Tascam.
To use, and I like the R26, but okay, Constantine Rowdeye. That was the person who first started to record electronic voice phenomenon from back in 1909. And he used a like a crystal, like what they make the crystal radios from. The hold on.
You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, you're freaking loud.
Well, the mic works good.
Obviously, it's Tascam.
Yeah, dude, back that up or turn it down some more.
So, like, what he would do, he used a diode, and there is a piece. Where did it go? I had it over here. Where did it go? Well, it works off of a crystal.
I'll be back again. I have to handle something.
All right. So y'all, you like the Tascam?
Yep. Is that better, Joe?
Man, that is still loud. Holy crap.
Dude, it's all the way down to 9. Give me a break.
That's better. That's better.
Now it's down to 8. That better?
No, dude, it's like the same. Crack it down to 1. See what happens.
Oh, okay, she said it was better, but you're on high or something. What the hell? How's that? That's 3.
Oh my god, dude, it's like no different.
You need to turn your volume down on your headphones.
Maybe. Holy crap. But nobody else is that loud.
I think it... Can you hear me?
Yeah,
you
can
go.
hear, unfortunately. You're breaking my balls, Gavin.
Yeah, I always hear that.
Someone said it's the pitch. People in chat are saying it's the pitch.
It could very well be.
It's you.
Shut up, Sarah. I don't whine too much.
James Griffin, the sign does say open. Open, open, open.
So does my mic sound good now?
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Okay, so anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about the Myrtle's Plantation, how it's full of shit.
Okay, let's hear it. See, now we're getting some good like paranormal gossip.
A lot of people do say that, so I'm interested to hear your opinion.
Well, first of all, they're capitalizing on a fictitious person. There is no Chloe. There's no birth certificate. There's no death certificate of this person. There was no slave named Chloe on that plantation whatsoever. Oh, Joe, stop that shit. And Mr. Winters was shot and killed on the porch. He bled to death because he got shot in the gut. So there was no dragging his lifeless body across the parlor floor, through the parlor, and up the steps to die on the 17th step, because that's total horse shit. If that was the case, blood will seep through carpet, it'll seep through wood, and if you replace the carpet, it's still going to show.
Right.
Joe's showing gang signs. So, yeah, Paula went ahead and dug into the Myrtle's plantation, and we ripped them a new one. They don't like us.
Well, so based on that, I'm going to say that the price to go investigate there is not worth it.
No, it's not.
If it's all suspicious, of course, need we point out the whole ghost? What was the guy's name that did the stream there from Ghost Hunters?
Grant.
Yeah. And they showed that he had it in his pocket, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna stand up for Grant.
No. I could see what they were saying, but they didn't completely prove that he did do that. But, I mean, you don't know. I don't know.
I've seen the video clip. You can see the string.
Yeah.
Maybe you see something that I did. And so, I mean, I don't know.
You're not.
You don't pull any of that shit.
And a lot of that stuff goes on. And the crappy part is that honestly, you can go to the most active location, and on one particular night, it may not give you anything.
Of course.
That's the thing.
There's no ghost that's going to be hitting a time clock saying, "Hey, Casper, I'm going to work your shift today." I mean, seriously.
I paid $1,500 to this location, so give it to me. It just doesn't work like that. There are times here where there's nothing going on at all, and then there's times it's like hardcore. So,
oh man, sometimes we try to get them to do stuff at your house, and they just won't. And we sit there and we look at each other, and there's just nothing.
Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
And then we put everything up, and then it gets crazy.
Well, it's like Hell's Bar Dam. I've been there many times, and there was one time it was dead. I mean, we did capture some stuff, but we were nowhere around when shit went on.
No pun intended. The spirits were dead.
Yeah, dun, dun, dun. But no, I mean, that's what happens. I went to Waverly Hills a couple years ago. I was disappointed. And then went back, this time, and it was a lot better experience.
Yeah, you forgot about that EVP that we captured where it said, "There's no ghosts here." That was awesome.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Is that on your show?
It will be.
Oh, my gosh, I can't wait to... Heather, Pat, I can't even call you your actual name. You're going to have to let me use your Amazon Prime so I can watch this.
You can come over and watch it.
Actually, we're just going to watch it together. We can have, like, a whole,
yes.
We can binge watch it.
Okay, Southern Gator guy said, "I wonder if I go to Cat's place, will the spirits like me to provoke them?" Let me ask you guys, you two guys, where do y'all lay on the provoking scale?
Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you do. I'll tell you, you can even, just a little push, or say, "I challenge you to just knock." Well, they could take that as something hostile, especially, you don't know what you're going into. I know people have been to all these places so many times. We don't really know what we're going into. It could be something very malicious, and it's not being malicious. It picks and chooses its victims. Okay. Yep. So when you provoke, it may not get you there. It may get you some other place. It may come home with you. You have to be careful. You do have to.
Or your phone.
Because we have no. I mean, look, I could have been in a place with some kind of a demonic entity, and I have no idea, none. And I may never know, or I may run into some horrible luck, and the luck just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. I would never suspect that it could be something demonic.
What about Old
that's just the way it works. Old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
You walked into that brick wall.
Yeah, I went into the X-ray room of Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, and I just come to a dead stop. I was like, "Holy crap!" I literally feel like there's something like this wall of pure hate. Like,
Yeah.
it's so hard to explain, and I'm like, "Hell no! I'm backing out of here," because I knew better. I knew exactly what it was.
And what did I do? I pushed you out of the way. Get out of the way, pussy.
Yeah. And I told them.
I went ahead and put the digital recorder on the X-ray table. As I turned to walk out, I had two hands on my back that threw me completely out of the X-ray room.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
I guess that's what I get for being cocky.
So
Right.
So unfortunately, Old South Pittsburgh is gone, but
Yeah, it is.
I do talk to Stacy a little bit. I haven't talked to her lately, but she's even said that there is something really, there's something really nasty in there. And I've been growled at. I've had something say my mom's name, and she's been dead. She's never been there before. So, and a lot of other people will say, "Oh no, there's nothing dark and demonic in here," and it's like, I guess it's based on your experience.
Yeah, we had a DVR camera that got slammed down while me and the camera guy were up in OR.
Really?
Yeah, we don't use tripods because they're easy to fall over. You can trip over it. It can just fall over by someone breathing on it. Since I'm a musician, we use the mic stands with the round bases, the mic staff, the pole, and we clamp our camera.
That's smart.
Oh yeah, so it would take
really
a tremendous amount of.
That was good thinking.
Yeah, but it will take a tremendous amount of force just to slam that down. And Paula was watching the DVR camera, and out of the corner of her eye, she saw that camera just slam straight down to the ground. The weather protector on the camera shot straight back, cracked the front end of the camera and everything, all by itself. And we had a lot of people tell us, "Oh, well, they probably tripped over the cable." Well, you know what? That camera wasn't even hooked up.
Wow.
So that freaked Paula out, that's for sure.
It's always interesting to the definitive thing that either scares somebody or there's not a lot scares me, but there were some people at Hale House, clearly they were on a ghost tour that ran out of that house, like that got touched, that whatever. And I'm like, "No, come touch me!" Like, and they did, and they pulled my hair, and there was all kinds of things that have happened. Okay, between you two guys, how many times or if have you been scratched?
Well, the first time I went to St. Albans, I was there with a different camera crew, and this was the first time we actually filming our pilot there. And I was coming down the stairs. I was doing my intro, talking about the Central Depot and the Civil War and all that stuff. Well, I got kicked in the shin, so I had to stop, and that was the first thing that happened. And I was like, okay, well, this. And they looked at it. It's on camera. You can see the little red welt. Joe saw it when he was doing the editing for it. And the thing that he didn't get to see was when I was coming out onto the bird cage area, I had 8 paper cuts going down my palm. Or did you see that, Joe?
I don't think I did, because I never seen that footage.
Yeah, I had 8 paper cuts going down.
Paper cuts.
Paper cuts, yeah. And I showed the camera guy, and I go, "They got it in for me." So I said, "I'm going to go back down to the truck, and I'm going to get this cleaned up, and I'll be right back." Well, by the time I got down to the truck, they were gone.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
crazy.
I've been scratched a lot of times. I've been pushed, shoved, hit. What else? I've had all kinds of crazy stuff happen, but not here lately, and I'm not understanding why. When we were at Waverly Hills, it seemed like Gavin's group was getting more activity.
Oh, yes, Sammy.
And I don't know what's going on. I had to figure it out. I had a lady. I don't know if I should say her name or not. When we did the Trail of Tears thing, explain to me why I wasn't experiencing a lot of things anymore.
You can say her name, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, Mary.
Nobody knows what her last name is, duh.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. I actually talked to you about Mary and what she was saying and how a certain something wasn't done with a certain you-know-who.
She was right, was she not?
Yeah, she was right. Yeah, she was right. And she's
100%.
Yeah, and she's the same, then she's telling me, a message and stuff like that, this is not over between you and her. And then I got everybody else saying the same thing. So I'm like, damn it, if she was right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, E.T.
But you definitely have to be careful. We don't know what we're walking into. I mean, maybe the crazy Christian people are right that it really is all demons and they're just
right.
Pulled around, blindly. Well, who knows? Who knows? But just be careful.
You definitely.
It doesn't matter, and it cracks me up because you see a lot of people are like, "Oh, I can get rid of demons." Oh, demonologists and blah 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, if you run into something truly powerful with a purpose, you're in for a fight.
Yeah, our preacher supports us.
But I think a lot of people probably want to get more into the paranormal stuff, and we do ghost box sessions and stuff like that. Now, guys, I will say that here real quick, I've been having a very bad week. Briefly about a certain somebody cheated. That's done. Over. Although there are people who claim it's not. I've had 2 friends pass away this week. I don't want to get into how that happened. So I don't know. Doing spirit box stuff, things like that, is going to be kind of weird for me.
Well, Joe, were they into that kind of stuff?
Melissa, she doesn't know much about it, but she was really into it. She's like, well, if anything ever happened to me, try it, see what happens. I'm like, I'll probably be dead before you because I was older than him. And Mike, he's not into it. I tried to get him to go to Hale's Bar Dam with me. He's like, nope, I don't want anything to do with it.
Well, why? Was he afraid of the paranormal, or did it like? What was the reasoning, or religious, or?
Not necessarily religious. He just, I don't know. I never really even got an explanation. He just didn't want to. I mean, there are some people who are afraid to die, and they don't want to know about all the ghost stuff. I have a friend of mine who's so terrified of dying, he doesn't even like to talk about it. He don't even like to talk about ghosts. So I don't know. But she was all about it, and she watched the show. She loved the show, and she's like, oh, I know it's going to do even better. I know it's going to do better. Melissa was a very, and she could get mean as hell though. That's because she also had a multiple personality disorder. She's also bipolar. But she was awesome, regardless. But I mean, she was just always uplifting, very supportive.
Well,
she was awesome.
I think that the thing is, and truly, and I've told you this personally, but my prayers have gone out to both of the families because they both died this last week. Okay, now most people, we are not puff paranormal. like, oh, so and so star died. Let's grab a whatever. Okay, that's not what we do. But I will say this: if either because you're here and because I do what I do as far as being a medium, and you've seen my show enough to know that lots of times I'll connect people with their loved ones, or they know I can hear them, so they'll come. So the only thing I will say is that when I turn on the spirit box and the SLS camera, if there's a transition period and they've already done that, or if they're able to speak, they probably would. Okay, but there again, on the outside chance that any type of doing that within a period of time were to hinder them, it's not like wow. All right. Well,
You just got one, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah. I was just about to say, when my brother passed, he was there within like hours.
Well, we all spoke about it, and okay,
Yeah, you've got a visitor. I can see it all over your face.
okay, well, all right, you know what? I'm gonna grab the spirit box. Actually, on that note, I'm gonna bring the poltercom out a little bit.
Man, we need to get a poltercom.
Huh?
We need to get a poltercom.
Those things are
That one's
so awesome looking. Those things are awesome looking.
Best sounding spirit box. I've got every hack shack, whatever. Anytime I do this,
You don't use anything else anymore.
I don't know. I pretty much only, like, I'm going to put this close enough to the mic. Now, the one thing that Joe did say is that his friends' names were Melissa and Mike. So clearly, you guys can listen to see if you hear that name. I'm going to fire up the SLS camera as well, because I am feeling that something here.
I thought so.
And it's really strong. And the things that I'm being told are not things that I'm going to say live. I'm not going to do it. It's super private in nature. Hold on. And it's both of them. It's both.
Did they know each other, Joe?
Yeah, they've been together for a very, very long time. I don't want to go into, I'll tell you in private, Amanda.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious if they knew each other because she said it was both of them.
Yeah. I'm
picking up on a few little things myself. So yeah, I definitely do want to talk with you, Joe, just out of curiosity.
And I've said nothing about cards. Let me log into.
I wanna also note too that Kat doesn't know a whole lot about them. Now Melissa is actually.
God. Seriously, can you take care of that, Amanda?
Yes, ma'am.
You getting the retard after dark crew? Sorry. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Before you actually do that.
Somebody already got it before me.
Why would I be jealous of her? Mortis, you made a whole fucking video about Heather Ghost Queen. When she was stalking you, you made us
You want that unhidden?
and ban her, and you made a video about her crazy stalking. Everybody remembers it, and now you're going to say that you didn't? And then your buddy Wayne rolled up and was like, she's stalking him. They were in this, like, whatever. And now she won't leave him the fuck alone. She's, like, riding his dick hard. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I don't even want to hear.
You want that to be blocked or unblocked?
I got all your messages, and I got all his. If
You know what? You were fixing to do something important. Don't waste your energy on this loser.
you love me or you can hate me, but I tell the truth. I was the only one who had the balls to do the Huff thing, a whole expose, and I got served legal shit for that. But I was telling the truth. Okay? You can love me or you can hate me, but I tell the truth. If you don't fucking like it, why the fuck are you watching me? There's a little X there. And if you don't like it, don't watch. But don't comment, because all of these fucking people will block, ban. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, I already did.
Amanda, can you send me the link to this to my paranormal to Pixie Pinks? Because I'm gonna log in, I'm gonna sign in and join.
Here, I'll just add you to the Hangout. To the group message.
No, I need to sign in with my SLS.
I know, but you go to your Hangouts and you click on the link.
Okay, let me do that. Yeah, good point.
I'm going to add you in, and then you just go to your Hangout, and it'll be there, like a conversation.
You know, seriously.
There you go.
And I'm not sure if y'all noticed this, just because.
Oh, by the way, y'all get ready to watch all the troll accounts.
Right.
They will all be rolling in here shortly.
Yeah, just go ahead and start block ban.
Oh, I got it.
So the thing is that I don't know if y'all have noticed, but a lot of these people who do spirit box sessions, like Huff, what they do, and I clearly, it's on my other channel, did the whole expose on the jump cut thing. They film that you never see them asking questions, okay? They film the box, and then they film whatever, and then they...
I remember somebody bragging about how easy that was, and now their videos with their new equipment...
Wayne was in audio, right? He was an audio person, played the drums, was in there. And he used to say that if he wanted to fake sessions like Huff did, he could do it where nobody would ever know. And now,
and he is doing it.
What are they doing? They are filming the spirit box session, but you don't see them asking the questions. Why? Much like Huff, they jump cut. Okay, they run a box session. You don't even know that box is running, and then they add the audio in, and they do what Huff does. It's okay, I never do a session where you don't see me with the box live. My stuff is live. I don't do the uploads because I like the preservation of life.
Huff is full of shit.
Huff is so I did the expose on him. And then, you know what? The best video I ever done on him was on Shithead's channel. And what did he do the minute he didn't have me in his corner? And we broke up after he cheated with a whore. Anyway, what is
Huff pissed me off because he tried to communicate with one of my dead friends that got murdered, and I thought that was just totally rude of him to even do that.
Was it?
That's horrible.
Debbie Constantino.
Okay, it was. Yeah, he pissed a lot of people off.
That pissed me off.
Quite a lot of people.
Well, it set a lot of people off. I think it was that elementary school thing that happened a long time ago.
Did something on
yeah.
Sandy Hook?
Man, I think so, yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing about Huff.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. This is like the major bullshit stories here. He talks to Robin Williams. He talks to Fleetwood Mac.
I mean,
come on now. Why are all these well-known people going to go to this jackass's house.
You're not.
He's the chosen one.
No.
It takes audio.
Duh. Did you guys not get the memo?
Like that was in the expose, right? The
I could.
expose
Okay.
about taking the audio clips from interviews that we've done, like Robin Williams, Joan.
Well, he did one with Johnny Cash, and he
Johnny
got busted on that. He got busted on that.
All of these stars, Robin Williams included,
Yeah.
broke down those voices. They were loaded in, processed, over-processed,
Uh-huh.
and fake. The fake. I mean,
It would be different.
find that. They find that on my channel, and they're like, I knew that guy was fake.
It would be different if he had a family member with him, or if he was there, you know, at the house or wherever where they had died. But just him by himself.
Hold on, let me mute.
Oh,
Sorry,
well,
blew your ears out.
Hold on. It's turned off. Is that
I
better?
think I'm in hell.
Well, yeah, that was it. For a brief moment, that was fun.
So you can actually stream the SLS camera feed through Hangouts?
Yeah, you just go and watch.
You go join through the Hangout.
You go and you create the YouTube or you do whatever, and then go to the Google Hangout.
create the YouTube.
Like you did. All right, joined in, and then you go to share screen, which I'm about to do. All right,
And make sure you present that because right now we're popping.
Yep.
correct. And now I'm going to minimize that. Hold on. And then I'm going to minimize, and then I'm going to share the entire screen. Let's see. We're going to do.
Yeah, we need an SLS camera.
Guys.
Oh my God, you guys totally do.
Okay.
We use the regular Connect 2 and the original Connect when we go out. Joe's got the version 2 and I got the version 1, but now I got the version 2. So we have 3 Connect version 2s and 2 version 1s.
I like
Oh
the
wow, you
version
guys
2.
have all kinds of stuff.
I like the version 2 because it can detect mass, and if spirits have mass,
Yep.
you know, it should be able to pick it up.
Like when we were at OSR in that one boiler room area. Had the X2 going off in that one area, and we captured that, what looks like a face.
Here's another thing that I want to, while Kat's doing that. Here's another thing. You see a lot of these REM pods that are being used and they're going off. Something that we have noticed, especially at Waverly Hills, with certain IR lights, for whatever reason, and I'm not sure yet, I need to find out, but certain IR lights will set those off. And if you think about it, your TV remote actually uses an IR light to send a signal to your TV.
Yeah.
And that may be something that could be affecting REM pods and setting them off.
All right, guys. You guys
debunk everything, and you're not so quick to, oh, that's evidence, that's evidence, that's evidence.
Hey, where is the rest of?
What I always loved about you, Joe.
You guys can see.
Tell her about the time Paula was walking around and we thought it was an apparition.
Yeah, just real quick, because Paula's ready. Anyways, Paula's ready. Cat is ready. Yeah, we were at Old South District Hospital, and all it was a silhouette, and I waited for this. I'm like, okay, well, it should come back down the hallway, you know, if it was one of us. Never did. And we waited, nothing. So we spent like 2 weeks trying to debunk this thing. We finally did. It was Paula, and what she had done was she just went a different way and didn't come back to the camera.
Did you see?
We didn't see shit.
Okay, you should have. Wow. Okay.
Hey, do you have that clicked on to where that's locked on the SLS one?
You? Yes.
How do you blow that up?
Cool.
That's what she said.
Well. Hold on. Let me make that full screen.
No, I mean, how can I see it full screen?
Click on my name. Click on Pixie Pinks.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Okay, click there. Now you're going to see the whole thing. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
The audience right now is seeing that. So, yeah, you can live stream it by doing it like this. So, I'm going to turn on the spirit box, and I'm going to go over to those. We're going to see what we pick up. I'll even go in the creepy closet.
Now, you do know with the SLS camera, it's going to try to map different things. Like, we can have it map a vacuum cleaner, a box, jacket, a chair.
Yeah, she did say Gabby.
Yeah, there's a certain somebody who always uses one certain area in their bedroom and it's a wall beam.
Hernandez always goes to, like, if you go on a beam, like in your house,
You're always going to get a stick.
You have to be able to debunk what could, we know using it, what very well is a false positive. And so we avoid that.
If there's an area in her bathroom that I can get a figure to pop up every single time, then I avoid that area because clearly it's part of the fucking wall.
Right, so we don't point that. All right, guys, we've got the poltercom running. Yeah, I heard it say cat. Okay, now I'm going to turn that down a little. Hey. If there's anybody's loved one that wishes to come through that's around me, you can identify yourself. And I'm going to come this way. Did y'all hear that knock?
Yeah.
Can you tell me who's here with me? You can show yourself on this camera. I come as your friend. We want you know? Oh, right there, just jumped out of the box over there. Can you show yourself again? You can use that mirror over there, or you can use that summoning mirror over there to come through. I saw you for a split second. If you're here, you can use that box over there. And you can say you
closet.
I heard what?
What do you see from where you're at? You jerk? Well,
That's
interesting, because I hear what. Who's there with you?
Paula said the poltercom makes it sound like your brain's confused.
Something about coming back. Thank you, baby. Can you say who's on the panel right now? Say their names.
That's right.
He's right there. You're lighting everything up. Cat. Yeah, I'm Cat.
Seattle.
Sounded like it said piano and dances.
Hey, we're looking at a bathroom now.
There he is, right there. See?
Well, you know, ghosts watch you poop.
So what, you jerk off too?
Oh my God.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
What is your name?
Weather.
That's
Now,
a
is that a
big
flat
one.
wall? Is that a flat wall?
It's a flat wall. There's a bathroom right by the closet where
It's at least 7 feet tall.
So Mike, I'll tell you, Mike, he was 6'7", 6'8". Mike was a big boy.
That's a big boy right there we're looking at.
Wow. Yeah, that's huge.
There's
There's
another one.
another one. There's the second one.
Can you show yourself again?
The second one should be pretty damn short.
That was huge.
6 foot.
6 foot.
It says 6 foot.
Yeah.
That's 6 months.
Wow.
I heard that.
Mike.
Mike,
It said Mike.
I heard that. That was clear.
Guys, you're reaching.
Look, you got 2 of them.
They're in hands.
Oh my God, I can feel them.
Now, come.
Guys, can you tell them who you are?
They're holding hands.
Oh no. Okay, you can
Mercy.
hear her. I can hear what you're saying to me.
Later evening, people.
Y'all know who this is.
Be a day. Yes.
Can you tell me when you passed away? Parents that were showing themselves. Can you tell me how you passed away? The car? I heard that. Can you reach the car now? The spirit on the right.
Body groups.
I know you're trying to get to her, but you can use a little bit of money.
Eat this.
It's not going to finish my heart out.
Sure. It works.
There, it's reaching out on my hand.
There's
Now. Maybe that. It's trying to reach out. There you go. There you go. And what if you go in the closet?
the portion. No.
They seem to be overlaying right on top of each other.
I just got the chills.
Yeah. It's super cold.
Just absent.
That's that black wall right there. Okay, I'm gonna go into the door.
I can leave. Take I must. From the team. day or on. In my chat, appraiser. Okay. Double. They'll return. Pretty against the fun.
Hopefully they don't say a certain name.
Light switch.
Okay, there was a little girl's voice, and it didn't come through the box.
Boy, you. Dirty. This one. Okay. Straight. Oh. 25. Live.
Putting its arm around the other one's shoulder.
One else.
I've never seen them do that.
Maybe.
Did that just say my name?
I heard that, yes.
It also said Nick, too.
What choice?
Melissa did watch our show, and she did like paranormal stuff.
Was it?
Pearl, I thought it said we want to help.
And this
Correct me if I'm wrong, but did that just say, "Hey, Gavin"?
I heard.
Is that some freaky shit or what? Say Joe's name. Don't say my name. Wouldn't it be funny if it calls you an asshole?
Their behaviors are very couple-like. Like, one's like touching the butt, one's got the arm around the shoulder, like they're holding hands. They're very connected.
It's just
Joe will be the type to be grabbing someone's ass.
Wouldn't surprise me if that's what they were doing. They were part of the Pornhub community.
That would make a lot of sense. Like, they look like, I mean, very touchy with each other. The smaller one definitely keeps touching where would be, like, the ass.
Yeah, she's
and, like, it looks like almost like rubbing the other one's back and putting their arm around their shoulder. You can tell they're very connected.
If they're gonna start having ghost sex, I'm gonna jump off.
Oh my god, ghost sex! I can't even. It would be Cat's channel that has ghost sex on it, though.
Gotta be somewhere.
So, has anybody ever figured out how to figure out which these stick figures are, a male and female?
I've seen a lot of the ones that come out, and sometimes they'll come up in pink or blue. Like, I have seen that. Like, when her mom, or what we think was her mom, it came out, the whole, like, figure came out in pink.
Right.
I would say for Melissa to wave, but their hands are all over the place. So.
Well, look, their hands are like the one, like, where his penis would be. Did it not look like it was?
Wait,
now there's a little tiny one.
Oh, I get it. They just procreated and that popped out.
Ghost babies.
We saw the miracle of birth in the afterlife. That's awesome.
That was cool. Look, it's tiny.
That's what she says.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. That one grew up.
They like are touching where they're like sexual parts would be.
They're having a threesome. Hey, Joe, this is better than Pornhub. Afterlife
That
threesome.
one looks like it's rubbing itself.
I know, they're really cool.
Funny.
I didn't want to be the last one to spit it out, but yeah, I'm going to spit it out too. Like,
So this is going to be fun. So what did you do last night? I watched paranormal porn.
ghost porn.
Yep,
Right.
that's it.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. It would not surprise me if they were actually having a threesome in the afterlife. It really
Probably.
wouldn't, because they did it when they were alive.
Spirits, can you have threesomes in the afterlife?
What?
Well, I guess the show's over.
Hold on.
I got to get cleaned up now.
Ectoplasm balls.
Hold on,
I
guys.
bet your floor's sticky.
I am like fucking tapped. Hold on.
That was really fucking cool.
Give this again.
Did you record that?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm recording it too.
And it'll be recorded on the stream.
It'll be recorded on the stream as well. Okay.
That's fucking cool.
Hold on just a second. Let me stop sharing. Hold on.
Did you hurt yourself? Like, is that what happened? Did you trip on something?
I felt something on my arm. And it was, they were, hold on. I can't.
It's hard to hear you over it.
Okay, hold
I
on.
thought I heard my name come through there. I'm not sure.
I heard my name twice.
And I thought I just heard.
I heard your name a couple times. They were very interactive with each other. That was crazy.
Hold on, guys. Just a minute. Let me a second.
So them two, you know, they were part of the Pornhub community, whatever. But they were very close. They were very inseparable.
You could tell.
Guys, I have never, ever seen two spirits do what I just saw. And I don't mean sexually. I mean, what I mean is they were
getting the freak on.
Familiar.
No, they kind of aren't. They kind of repel each other, but that smaller one was like rubbing the back of the bigger one and
like you would put, they were reaching for each other's hand.
It was a reach around.
What?
I said it was a reach around.
It was. I mean, and I heard names. Very.
I heard Mike.
Yeah, Mike came through clear. Like.
And I heard the second part of what might have been Melissa, but I just heard the Lissa part.
Holy crap! Hold on.
I'm still freaking about the one that said, "Hey, Gavin."
I don't know.
Yeah, it said your
Boobies.
Can you see that?
I can't see that. You need better light.
But something grabbed a hold of my arm. That's when I.
Is that what it said? Ow.
Hold on. Like.
And then I had said, well, Mike, he's like 6'6", 6'7", or something like that. And then it came through 6 foot.
Yeah, 6 foot.
That was huge. Okay.
That's what she said.
Yeah, literally.
Y'all are such guys.
Yeah, and we do that a lot on our investigations. It's hilarious. We wind up saying something, and Joe will be like, "That's what she said." I'm like, "Would you shut up?"
And it never makes it on the show.
But the one the taller one totally looked like he was jerking off. Like he kept putting his hand down between his legs.
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
There's a way. Well, it's good to know that in the afterlife.
And then all of a sudden, after they have their little interaction, this little teeny tiny thing did randomly show up. That was crazy.
Like that, like boom, just as soon as
and
something about the ghost sex, and you're like, can't that? All of a sudden, boom, this little man.
And then it got, and then it disappeared. It was crazy weird.
Hold on, Joe. I'm gonna send you.
Like
oh my god, it was cold. I mean, my room is cold, but that was like dropped at least 10 degrees in there. Now hold on, let me go to Joe. I'm gonna send you something on Facebook. No, not that. The energy in there was...
You can feel the energy shift.
I, the, hey Maria, the energy, I'm like, whoa! Hold on. I'm going to send this to...
Now,
Okay.
Mike, you know, he when he was in a room, you know, everybody would know, yeah, I see that. Wow.
That's because I'm in the IR spectrum, you can't. I felt something grab, like when I said ow, I felt something like on this arm, the one I was filming with, and I just sent Joe a picture. I'm not sure if you. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me lock on that. Hold on.
Oh, damn.
That goes from the top of right here all the way down to here. And it started, and then as I was coming out, it started fucking burning.
Oh, that's blurry.
That's crazy. I mean, not crazy, but crazy.
Dude.
I just sent you a message. Check that too. While you have your phone in front of you.
Okay.
And it all goes silent.
Yeah, because everybody's like, wow, holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard something. Okay. Every time I said, is there someone you want to message? I heard dad. I'm going to have to go back and review that audio. I heard dad several times. And I can tell you that it is, now I'm just going to speak to you from a mediumship standpoint of the things that I can tell you that I will tell you live, but the rest is personal for Joe. He really needs his dad to know.
Can I say him and his dad were very, very close? So was he and Melissa. So it doesn't surprise me.
I also, and I'm not going to say in here like what this applies to, but Joe can say, okay, when I asked something, okay, first of all, in one of the things that I asked, I heard the word car. Number two, the other thing that I heard was head. And at the time that came through the spirit box, I felt something right here at the back of my head. Okay? Does that apply to one of the two?
It would apply to one of the two, yes.
All right. And again, the audio, I couldn't see chat because I was in the dark in there. And I couldn't hear the spirit box as good, but the things I did hear were very applicable.
Actually, that what you said about the head thing, both were head, but it just, I guess, it just depends where.
Right.
Kat,
Yeah.
these two had the same situation that I went through with her is what Mike was dealing with her. She got help.
I also heard the word split in there. I mean,
the word what?
Split. That audio is going. That audio, that's gone through. Clearly, there. Not only was that intelligent, relevant, and then matched with visual. And when I asked a question, then an answer came through. One said car. Now, Joe and I know what that refers to. And another one said head. That's like intelligent communication. And this is why, like, when we say that we live for that kind of evidence that goes, like, let's say spirit box, EVP, audio, visual, camera, several cameras, orbs, and it all ties in, or it happens like at Hale House. There was some stuff that was caught. Camera 7 went out. As soon as that went out, camera 6 caught an orb, which then went through somebody that was at Hale House. As soon as we saw the orb hit that person flew 3 feet off of where they were sitting, and we're like, oh my God, something touched me. And we caught audio. That's class A evidence. That's like, it goes across the spectrum. Oh my God, my back and my neck. Like, the back of here is, and my back feels like, it's like broken in two. It's like, all right, you guys out there watching, the other stuff that I was going to do, like I said, I was going to allow this night to lead me wherever it took, and this is where it led. Now, I will say that there was another something that popped up there at the end that was like over here, like these two were here, and a third thing popped up, and it started to go to the closet, and I don't know what the audio said, but I asked her, are you trying to leave me in the closet? Which clearly you didn't see me go in the closet, because that I felt was not a nice something. The closet is the epicenter of where the satanic stuff happened. And I mean, I have to go in there to get clothes and stuff, but, and I'm not clearly, I'll sit in the closet and I will do experiments and stuff. I've done them with people that come to the show and stuff like that.
So if you sit in the closet, it means you come out of the closet too, right?
I did.
We both have to come out of the closet at the same time.
Shut up, Joe.
We did booty board in the closet.
We were both.
Oh my God, Joe.
We did it. He put it at the end of the St. Albans video too.
I told him I was going to do it.
All of a sudden it says, all right, we're coming out of the closet now.
Right? BBG, it's a portal. Yeah, I do think that the closet, everything, because of being an investigator and ending up on locations where people have purposely opened a portal, there's a reason they do that. Okay? Yeah, I think if somebody is doing a satanic something, there was a pentagram drawn in blood, all of that, animal bones, all that. Yeah, I do think portals are open. And as much as I'd like to say that I've been able to try to close it, I haven't. It really
not even close.
Bothers things, people, men, whatever, that I date and come over, doesn't like them in my room, so it scares the shit out of them and they leave. I'm going to be single forever.
No, you just have to find somebody that's not scared of stuff.
You need to find a man with balls.
Right.
Yeah, balls.
Gotta have bulls.
Gotta have bulls.
Two-tone ones, right? Two-ton jump.
Being out there,
Oh.
they don't get the joke part of that. But okay, as far
Where's
as
the movie
Somebody
sign?
saw my pee-pee.
Everybody saw your PP except for Amanda, apparently.
I'll show you my pee-pee.
With or without the
Okay,
magnifying glass.
you have to stop calling it the PP. We're gonna have to teach you a better word, though.
Hey, Gavin, ask Kat about my pee-pee.
Oh my God.
Ask Kat about my pee-pee.
we need to refer to it as
Yeah,
something.
no, we're not going to talk about that.
Like my 4-year-old would call it a PP. Like you
That's
can't
why
call it a PP.
That's why I say boobies, and that's why I say pee-pee, because it is.
My baby's in my PP.
Yeah, because it's childish, and it sounds innocent, and it's funny.
And what is the name for a girl's part? We have boobies, PP, and a what?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I never thought that far. Okay.
Never thought about that one.
Okay. Wait a minute. That is actually the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh my God.
Time to get the lie, huh?
Well, that was creative.
Oh my goodness.
Gavin, he's like, Gavin doesn't care. Miss Sarah. James is trying to
You ought to feel sorry for us. We have to share a hotel room.
Oh, you poor thing.
All three of us.
Yeah, I heard Paula say all three of us.
Uh-huh.
And it's probably a dad would be a fly on the wall for that.
Believe me, nothing really happens. I'm just a
No.
smart ass, and that's that.
Oh goodness.
You see Joe on camera going, oh, look who shows up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Every time.
Yep. We roll up at the hotel about 3 o'clock in the morning.
And then 3 hours later, we're up getting ready to do what we need to do. It's good times.
Oh, yeah. What?
Well,
Oh, wow. Paula found a video of you coming out of the closet, Joe.
Awesome.
I came out of the closet.
I'm going to send it to you, Joe.
It seems everybody else should too. I mean,
I've come out of the closet. No, there's nothing wrong with it. If you enter a closet, you must exit it.
Kat, what do you think? I mean, what do you think about all that?
the closet.
Okay, not the closet.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about closets.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, just about what everybody had experienced, I guess, with that SLS camera and what was coming through.
Look, I can tell you now. I can't prove it. Okay, they didn't show up with name tags, but I'm pretty much telling you. As soon as Joe started to talk about them, and we explained that respectfully, because of that loss, if once we opened communication, anybody wanted to come through, they were welcome to do that. We weren't calling out to them. It wasn't anything like that. But because of what I do as a medium, the minute that we said it was okay, and Amanda can tell you this, I've talked about it on the show, when a person says, hey, it's okay, well then my blue Kmart blue light must go on the other side. And then,
The minute those people came through, I saw it flush right over her face.
and then one came through first, which was her, and then he came through. And they were standing behind me, and they were both talking over each other.
Which is what the spirit box was doing too. They both were simultaneously trying to speak.
They started to boom, 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 boom messages. Only ones that I'm like, okay. And then I had to reorient myself. So when they didn't seem to want to show themselves out here. I don't know why. Maybe there's some scary things in here. Clearly, I collect some very creepy stuff.
Melissa hates
You have
dolls.
all kinds of different energy in that room too, depending on the
So
personality type. There are a lot of things that could clash.
I went in the bathroom, and it wasn't, y'all know, it wasn't until I was like, I heard them say, shut the door. So when I shut the door, boom. Male, very tall, female, there. My opinion, and clearly they were speaking to me in the way that they speak to me. That was them. They were in there. They were arms around each other, trying to reach for each other's hand, showing all of that on camera. That is a flat wall. One showed up, then the other one showed up, and then they stayed. There was no beam. There was no anything to catch it on. The closet door was open, so it wasn't catching anything there. It was flat. Okay, when you get, like if I had pointed the SLS camera at the tripod, it very easily come out the person. If you point it at, like I said, like a pillar in your house, you're going to get a false positive. Okay, but that varied sizes, clearly smaller, female, male. Now, and then the physical things that I started to feel in the emotions, it was, that, yeah. And the audio I'm going to go over, and I'm sure that Joe is involved. Answering questions that pertain to aspects of how they passed away, which is private. But there was validation through Spirit Box. So, as far as you lovely people that came to watch live, I'm gonna have to end the actual live. I'm gonna terminate the broadcast because I'm feeling a
Good call.
I'm gonna say with the panel guy, with y'all, but I want to thank everybody who came out and just listened and catch up and tell you what I've been up to and the location. And if you guys are in Texas, I will be speaking. I will be a speaker at the Jefferson History and Haunts in November, in the fall. We'll be leading an investigation, and I will have a vending table where you can get things, you can get readings, you can get all of that, and you can check out equipment in person. And then you can even buy tickets for the nighttime investigation, and you can go to 6 different haunted locations. So it's all really, really cool. And if you guys are from Texas, unless you're one of my stalkers or haters, come see me in Jefferson.
And if you are a stalker or hater, you still can come. You're just
right. Only now I don't have my Avalanche, my truck. I had that thing loaded down with gear. Now I have a Honda Accord Sport, and like, I don't know, I'll probably have to rent a truck for the weekend. I don't know. But anyway, love you guys. Thanks for joining. I will be
film our car.
And yeah, I'll be live streaming next weekend, and I appreciate each and every one of you. If you have friends that know about the show, please go tell them about the second channel. We'll be here for about 7 more weeks, and then I'll be back to the big channel. Okay?
And make sure you guys follow Joe and Gavin because they're doing some really cool stuff.
Yeah, you really want to go. Again, tell them where to find it and tell them what it's called when they go to get the series through Amazon.
Have at it, Gavin.
Huh? What?
What? Yeah, that's Gavin. Oh, well, that's funny. All right, so Amazon Prime.
We're plugging. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Amazon
I'm watching Paranormal, whatever the hell I'm watching.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, the Paranormal Journey into the Unknown on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Then there's my Facebook page, or not Facebook page, YouTube channel, Truth Paranormal Research and Investigations. It's where you can get some behind-the-scenes stuff and some other random silly things.
Yeah, major silly things. And you know what mine is? Mine's a Paranormal Journey and Podcast and more.
Gavin's had some cool guests on his podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Just throw some names out there so people can go check it out.
Well, let's see. We had Rowana, which is the owner of was the owner of the Hartford City Speakeasy, and now she's the owner of 101 in Winchester, Indiana. We've had Marcel Hanauer, which is the the property manager of St. Albans Sanatorium. We had Stacy Hayes, which is the owner or property manager of Old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
Was,
yeah. And we've also had app developers on there. We had Ed Bogrowski. I think I said that right.
How about some bigger, well-known names?
Like Daniel Clays.
Yeah. Who else?
Oh gosh, we had Rick Hayes. We had Rick Newber. We had who else did we have?
All right, that's enough plugging because she's wanting to end this thing.
Well, who are the big ones for that? We had Jeremy on there from Paranormal. Remember that?
There you go.
Jeremy is the bomb. So,
Yeah, he's our sponsor for the show.
And guys,
That's awesome.
Paranormal, that was the Poltercom, that's EDA, the light, the periscope. He's got badass equipment. Oh, which by the way, I am going to do this plug. If you go to Paranologies, okay, paranologies.com, and you mention Cat Angel, you get a discount. So, if you want to buy a piece of equipment or a PDA or a light or whatever, please mention my name and you will get a discount off your equipment.
The hell, I'm on a TV show. Mention my name, you get charged more. The hell?
Well, you're not as pretty, Joe.
That's true.
And you don't have boobies.
That's true.
Well, I guess I can't say if you go to the main
You
website.
just have 2 time zones.
What, Gavin?
Well, I guess I can't say that if you go to the main website, phantasmicghosthunters.com, and scroll down to Paranologies, you can actually order his stuff from our webpage.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh, that's
that.
awesome.
I'm gonna top that. I'm gonna raise you one and say by the end of next week, I just haven't gotten all of it in.
Uh-huh.
That's what she said.
I'm like,
That was a good one. That was a good one.
okay. Legit. All right, guys. Love y'all. And
Have a good night.
until next weekend. Bye.